Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought we might do something a little bit different. I thought we would do a book review, a book that I have been reading recently, quite powerful actually, and I thought it would be good to share that with you and maybe we can learn a few things together from it. I mean, I absolutely love learning. I think that's something, whether it's reading or, you know, watching videos, listening to podcasts, whatever it might be, I absolutely love learning. It's quite a cozy autumn day today, and it just seemed quite a good time to be doing this review. So the book that I have been reading is, let's see that, it's called Infinite Possibilities by Dooley. Now, Infinite Possibilities, I just love the title for a start. Like, let's start right there. The infinite possibilities. I mean, who doesn't want infinite possibilities, right? I want to live a life that is limitless, basically, that you achieve just as much as physically possible in life, without limits, and to just absolutely go for it. So that is how I interpret Infinite Possibilities. And it says the art of living your dreams. Well, yeah, that like ticks some boxes for me. So I think that's what drew me to this. And I have also read some of Mike's other books, which have also been really good. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Mike Dooley's work. So just as a bit of an overview, it is about basically fulfilling your dreams, and it's like the law of attraction, but slightly different, but it is law of attraction and manifesting your dreams and what you can do. And one of the big things that Mike talks about in this book and also in his other books is thoughts become things. So what you think about ultimately becomes your reality. So if you think about things not going well constantly, you think about the worst thing that could happen, you will be attracting those bad things into your life. Now, that's not to say you have to think 100% positive all the time, because that's just rubbish. That's not realistic. Nobody can do that. That's unattainable for anyone, and me included. Like, no way, you know. But it's just getting it to be like the majority of the time, or over 50% hopefully, where you can be thinking in that positive mindset and really focusing in what it is that you want in life. So Infinite Possibilities, like, it helps with that. And one of the big things within it is visualization. So I think visualization is amazing. It's fantastic. It's incredibly powerful because it's basically it's training your subconscious mind. So when you get your negative thoughts and negative feelings, they go to what we call like the supercomputer, if you like, so your subconscious mind, and your beliefs are stored within your subconscious mind. So if you've got a lot of negative things in there, then they come out as your beliefs and then your feelings, and then you feel rubbish. That's that's like my short summary of the subconscious mind. With visualization, if you can visualize what you want really, really clearly, get a super clear picture of whatever it is you want in life, whatever it might be. So, you know, having a beautiful family, having total success, lots of money, whatever it might be. So you really focus on visualizing that and what that looks like, and also what that feels like. So the feeling of these emotions when you visualize takes it to the next level of being even more powerful. So that's what I would say, and really focus on feeling that joy of feel like you've achieved them. That's something that I do, but don't like overdo it on the visualization. Don't think, oh my god, I have to visualize like 20 minutes a day or 2 hours a day or whatever. No. What Mike says in this book, and I totally agree with this, is like 5 minutes. You just need 5 minutes a day. That's it. We don't need to be visualizing for like hours and hours. I mean, who can do that anyway? I've got so much to get on with. And also the problem is if you start visualizing for longer periods than 5, maximum 10 minutes, but I'd say 5, you start like daydreaming and going off, and then the negative thoughts come in, and then it's like it's not focused, and you don't get the same benefits as if you'd just done that really intensive 5 minutes of visualization. So yeah, that's a big thing in this book, and I obviously I know about visualization, I've learned about it before, but it was quite good to just read that again and remember it and just reinforce it. So I enjoyed going over that in this book. The other thing that he talks about in here is reframing. And I think we've all been there where it's like you have some stressful event, or I'm not talking about life-changing events, sort of grief and that, I'm not talking in that sense, because that you can't reframe that really. It's not the same. You have to, that's a whole different thing. But I'm talking about everyday stresses, like, I don't know, a client, something's happened with a client, or you've messed up an exam, or I don't know, whatever it might be. Reframing that, and like the way I would reframe it is I focus on gratitude. So I practice gratitude on a daily basis, being grateful for what I have, because it's like the easiest thing in the world to focus on what you don't have. But no, I really like to write down 5 things every day that I'm grateful for, because it just, I don't know, it just keeps you a bit more balanced. I find it quite therapeutic and beneficial, so that's something that I do, and it definitely helps, I think, with the law of attraction and bringing good things to you when you're grateful for things that you already have. Another thing that Mike covers in this book is intent, or like thought without action is not enough. So you can't just sit back, you have a thought, right, I'm dreaming this, I'm going to achieve this, that's great, and then sit back and not take any action, not do anything. It's not just going to magically appear in front of you. I like to call it taking inspired action. So inspired action to me is taking action from a place of confidence, of not of fear. Like when you act out of fear, it sends all the wrong messages out to the universe and to everything else, and it just, no, it's not good. It's all the wrong vibes. You don't want to be giving out that desperate energy, like, oh, I'm doing all this work because I'm desperate to get a client. No, that's not gonna work. So you have to take inspired action, doing the things that you think are gonna really help and give you the best opportunities, and then when you do them, you just need to kind of let it go and just not worry about it. It's easier said than done, I have to be honest. You know, some days I find that easier than others, but it's that inspired action that will ultimately get you the results. One other thing that Mike covers in the book is what he calls the cursed hows, which is quite an interesting one, really. So the cursed hows are basically, you don't want to be thinking exactly how things are going to pan out and how your dreams are going to manifest. That's easier said than done as well, because you want to like plan out with every minute detail, and it's not a question of not doing any form of planning or preparation. It's just basically not micromanaging it. You never know quite how things are going to work and how they're going to work out, and the universe is doing all these things behind the scenes, and the energy and vibration that you're giving off attracts all these things to you, but you're not going to 100% be able to predict that the way in which it works out. I mean, I've remembered this for me with clients and things, and there were certain people that I would meet and I think, yeah, I'm going to get this one. This is it. This is going to take us to the next level. This is amazing, blah, blah, blah. And then other ones, or other people I've met who I think, oh, I don't know, are we going to get good business out of this or not? And I'm not sure. And then it ends up being those ones you get the best projects from. Like, who'd have thought? I don't know, but it always seems to work out that way. You can't totally micromanage and control the ultimate outcome in that way. You have to be focused on what you want first and foremost. That has to be right at the top, at the forefront of your mind. Once you focused on that, you need to take your inspired action and really go for it, but go for it from a place of confidence, not fear. And then after that, you have to just let it go. You keep doing your action, you keep doing and keeping that positive high level energy going, and then it works. And you have to trust and believe in the process and believe that it works, because it does, rather than trying to micromanage that whole last part of that outcome and how that dream is going to be fulfilled. So I would say that's probably like the main takeaways that I got from this book. I really enjoyed it, actually. It was a nice refresher for me for the law of attraction. I've been a kind of a student of the law of attraction for quite a long time. I know other entrepreneurs are as well. I know somebody like Sarah Blakely, closely follow, the founder of Spanx. If you don't know, she's a billionaire based in the US, but she is incredible. Big fan of Sarah. She's a massive fan of the law of attraction and has used it throughout her business career. So obviously worked out well. It works. It definitely works. It's worked for me. It's been a huge part of my success, and I would say, yeah, definitely take a look at this book. It's great. I enjoy it. I enjoyed it, and yeah, let me know your thoughts on it. Hope you'll join me again soon for another one of my reviews. But for now, I will leave this with you. I'll put the link in the bio, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe below, and I will see you all again soon.